Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the We Know Traitors podcast over here on RHAP. I'm your host, the Duke of Deception, Pooya Vakili, ready to talk about yet another cast member of Traitors US Season 3, premiering January 9th at 9 p.m. with a 3-episode runner, which should be a very fun time. But before we get there, we still have a couple more of these to go through. And with me today to talk about one of them is one of my good friends, a frequent guest over on the Hot Mess Express, one half of the Mess Magnets. It's the one and only Sasha Joseph. Sasha, how you doing?
So good. Honestly, look at us. We went from one live, let me explain who these celebs are, to a full-fledged, podcast series talking Traitors cast. Look at this. Look at this.
A full countdown with one a day dedicated here. And Sasha, you're going to be introducing us to somebody that I, quite frankly, do not know anything about or this franchise.
Yes. Yeah. Listen, that's I guess my vibe now. I just watch too much TV. So everyone random, I'm here for.
So we're going to Selling Sunset today to talk about Chrishell.
Yes. So maybe we talk about Selling Sunset real quick,
Sure.
and what it is, in case folks don't know, but it's on Netflix, not Bravoverse. I feel like need to make that clear. And Selling Sunset is really about a real estate. Chrishell is a real estate agent slash actor, and many other things. But Selling Sunset is really, like I said, real estate agents in Los Angeles, where it's like glamour, fashion, because their outfits, y'all. This is the most normal thing I've seen Chrishell wear. And I'm not joking.
Okay.
But either way, they're known for fashion, money, outrageous everything, drama, of course. And it's very much this like abundant lives of the rich and famous. And they sell houses as part of the Oppenheim group.
Okay, so it's basically following the lives of real estate agents then.
Yes.
Okay.
The Real Housewives of Real. No,
How many seasons have they had of
8.
this? 8. Okay.
8.
And
Yes,
of those
and
8,
spin-offs, of course.
oh my God. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's a whole universe. How long has this show been going on?
I know, at least 2018, I think.
Okay.
Or before that. No, because 2019 was season 3. Time is hard.
So how long?
To me it was a like COVID show, but I guess not.
It's been going strong.
Yeah. Anyway, I should have looked that up.
Long has she been on the show, Chrishell?
Since season 1.
So she's the main cast person.
Yes.
Okay.
I was right. Okay, 2019 was the first episode, March 22nd, 2019. So I feel, so a little bit about like the premise is, there's a lot of real estate agents. I will say most, not all, a good amount of the cast is the same from season 1, at least the main people. We've lost some good villains, I feel, but Chrishell has always been like top 4. And I think if we're counting like the twins, aka the Oppenheim, Jason Oppenheim and Brett Oppenheim, then she's like 2 because it's Mary, Chrishell, and then the twins.
Okay.
Who own the brokerage.
So was Chrishell a surprise casting choice for you from Selling Sunset then?
No, like I think she came on, right? Like she came on to the Oppenheim group, and that's like a first episode, I think, where they're like, oh, we're introducing a new agent to the group, blah blah blah. So she was new in season 1, but she very quickly became the nucleus of the show. And I was watching one of her interviews, and she literally was like, oh, this person that she has drama with wanted to be on the show, and she knew that starting drama with me would get her cast. So she knows she's the moment, is the point. And she even ends up dating one of the Oppenheim brothers.
They're not cast members.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah,
they
Jason and Brett. But they're like not. They're not main cast. They're recurring, as in their bosses. So they don't.
Okay.
They're not the girls. So the girls are the drama.
Interesting. Okay, and Chrishell's not the first person from this franchise to be on the show.
Yeah, she is,
She
right?
is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris also the reason why I think I'm not surprised and I am is that Chrishell has done Dancing with the Stars as well.
Okay.
So she's on the like circuit, if that makes sense.
What season was she on?
Good question. I just wrote that she was on. I'm the
We've had a
worst,
few
guys.
people who have been on Dancing with the Stars pull up on this show. I feel like
Yes, exactly.
this is something we also always look for in Mass Singer is
Mhm.
okay, they're on this show. Were they on Dancing with the Stars? And usually the answer is yes.
100%. Yeah, she was on 29.
Oh, that's recent too, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes. Because we were just on 30 something. Yeah. So either way, she was on 29 with Gleb, funny enough, which if the girlies know, it's a showman's game.
Okay.
But she dated someone else on Dancing with the Stars. Don't worry, everyone. Another dancer, not Gleb. But either way, so like I think that's like Chrishell in a nutshell, where she is very much the main character. I find her to be very nice most of the
Mhm.
time, mostly unproblematic. Could
Okay.
even move to boring in that way because she's very much like, hey, I'm a straight shooter. I don't really enjoy, drama. I don't really like to talk behind people's backs. She will. Let's get it. Every reality star is a little bit or a lot of it hypocritical. That's why we like them. But she's ride or die type, right? Like so that's what I think we hope from her, and she's an actor. Also, she used to be on a few soap operas actually, but maybe the most famous one is All My Children.
Mhm.
And she actually has a BA in theater. So I'm excited to see that also.
I'm curious. So you're saying that she is kind of non-problematic, verging on the border of boring, but at the same time, is Chrishell the person that we found out is a big Big Brother fan and a fan of these shows, or am I thinking of
Yes.
somebody else on
I
this
don't
cast?
know if she's fully Big Brother fan, but yeah, again,
Mhm.
in the interview, she said she's a big reality TV fan. And my
Okay.
notes do say that like she probably knows these folks.
Yeah, because she's the only one from a Netflix show this season,
Yes.
which, unlike the Bravo Lebs or the CBS people, we can't be like, well, they probably met. It's like, well, we don't know
Mhm.
anything about anything here. But I
Yeah.
think her being a fan of these shows is intriguing to me because at the very least, the vibe I get is she's going to study up on the show.
Yes, and there is an interview. Again, folks, maybe you can skip forward a little bit if you want to be like full. This is not a spoiler. It just was an interesting insight she already gave about the
Mhm.
traitors, actually. So she said she bonded with certain people. I don't know if you want me to say the names or not, but she said their names. And she also says she had no I just thought this was very funny, and the Bravo fans will know why this is funny. But she had no bad runs with Dorinda, so don't worry, everyone.
Okay.
And she said there's only one person that, like, she had a little bad moment with, and she said she's excited for us
Interesting.
to see it.
Well, I'm excited to find out. So I can't
Yeah,
wait to see who that person is.
but she was for the girlies. That's the, like, spoiler.
Yeah, I feel like everything that you just told me
Mhm.
makes me think, okay, Chrishell definitely a faithful, not a traitor, no matter what.
I I just can't imagine. It would be fun to see her as a traitor, but I think maybe, like, if all the traitors get out first,
Mhm.
then she comes
Well, if it's a full soft reset, basically.
Yeah. And this is not shade to Chrishell. I really enjoy her on Selling Sunset. It's just I think her archetype because I was trying to like write, oh, how do I think she'll do? Because she does get into fights, especially season one, which we know of most of these new shows, right? Like season one is gonna be the most um quote unquote real, and they're going to be less
Mhm.
worried about perception in season one than they would be in a season eight, but she's always in drama. Sometimes it's her drama, sometimes it isn't. So I can see that being like if there's a right catalyst to get her there,
Mhm.
then I think it'll be fun. And it sounds like there is. That's what she said in the interview. We don't know who. She did not say. And what I also will say is like because she also sometimes plays the role of the facilitator and the mediator. In season 8 specifically, she wasn't the drama, but she was in it. As in she, every like everyone comes to her, and
Mhm.
she has to like pick sides. One of the person that's in the argument, no joke, is one of Nick Cannon's baby mama.
Yeah, I read that
Mm-hmm.
just now.
Yes, Bree. So it, like I said, so she's never far from drama. It's just I don't know that she will be the drama, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I could. So she'll kind of be like someone's wingman in a
Yes.
situation where there's some beef, but she won't be like the mainstay of the beef.
That's what it reads to me. But again, if she gets like a spark, like in season 1 through almost 3, I feel like when or 2, when Christine, this who's not on the show anymore, but
Mhm.
like they were like straight up fighting, and then Christine finally apologizes to her, and Chrishell goes, I don't want it actually because it's insincere. I don't care about it. And she had receipts. She's like, here's why I don't enjoy you. And here's why I think you're shady. And I don't care. So I don't know that she forgets, which will be fun in voting.
Well, then let's talk about some of these people and
Mm-hmm.
how we think Chrishell could get along with this
Yeah.
cast. Who stands out to you, or who are some people that stand out to you as people who you could see Chrishell gravitating towards?
The Bravo girlies.
Okay.
Period. I can't imagine if you're a fan of reality TV, like especially like this, and you don't know who the Bravo celebrities are. Dorinda is famous, infamous. I don't know, but Dorinda. She did she did say she got along with um Sierra from Summer House,
Mhm.
and Dolores from Real Housewives of New Jersey. But then she said all of the girls really. I liked all of them. Gabby as well, the Bachelorette, right? Or Bachelor franchise. That
Mhm.
I'm not about. But yeah, so she said I just love all the girls.
Okay.
So yeah, we can go through each, but I just wanted to say that. I'm excited to see her and Chanel. Chanel Ayan from Real
The Real
Housewives
Housewives
of
of Dubai.
Dubai. Mm-hmm. Because Chanel can either like you or hate you. So they both and their fashions I want to see together.
I
Because
think
boy,
there's going to be a
Chanel
lot of
pretty.
people coming in with some fashion forward outfits for this
Yes.
season.
No, and I'm truly so excited because I think Chanel's outfits and again, what the Selling Sunset girlies are known for is like what they wear when they sell houses.
Mhm.
I'm not a multimillionaire, so I don't know, what the realtors wear. It's out of my tax bracket, but it's just crazy.
Well, shall we talk about who we think Chrishell could butt heads with? Based on what
Yes,
you've seen from her
yes.
on her show and looking at this cast, who do you think not Chrishell's vibe?
See, this is so mean, but I do think that I wonder rather, how will her and Tony get along? And
Hmm.
here's why. One of her exes, she's married now to a woman, and she's married to G Flip. She's an Australian singer rapper, and either way, she's but Tony kind of look like Jason Oppenheim. So and they only broke up, her and Jason, because Jason didn't want to have kids, and she did. So I'm just like,
Okay.
until Tony opens his mouth, of course. They're not personality wise the same at all. But I'm interested to see, like, will that, will the bald
Hmm.
cause anything?
Okay. So Tony's the one you're kind of like, I don't know how that's gonna
Yeah.
go.
And then Sandoval, again, who doesn't know Sandoval's ass?
I feel like everybody comes
Yeah.
in here and is like, I don't know if they're gonna gel with Sandoval.
No, let me rephrase. I hope she does not
Hmm.
gel with Sandoval. Okay. Don't make me fight. So that yeah, so that's another one where I just think like they might it just because she knows him, I can't
Hmm.
imagine that they get along well because of she does not like cheaters. And her ex-husband is Justin Hartley, who, from This Is Us. If you know his face, you know him. Yeah, you should look it up.
Okay.
You know him, trust me. Broke up with her allegedly via text message 45 minutes before the media broke the news.
Interesting.
So that's why I just feel like if you're a cheater, if you're like does women wrong, I feel like Chrishell might stand up for you. So that's why I just don't see it going well versus Sandoval.
Where do you think Chrishell's going to end up on this show? As in, do you see her finishing, late game,
Mm-hmm.
going mid game, or early episodes? If there were 12 episodes, what episode does she go home at?
Middle, I
Okay.
want to say, because I see her again. I think she's gonna be a faithful. I do think one of the bigger names, one of the Survivor, the
Mhm.
Big Brother people might be traitors, and maybe even a Dorinda like fills in the Phaedra spot.
Mhm.
If we're going that route, I don't know, but I just can't see her being I think she would be more fun as a faithful, because then we'll really get to see her, be on her little high horse, and I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just that's what it is.
Right.
And we'll see her being like, oh, but you must do the right thing, loyalty, blah blah blah, whatever. So because of that, I think she gets on side with faithfuls, and they're able to kind of somehow get her until middle ish. So I would say like episode 5 or 6, I can see it being an issue where she's almost so much of a, for sure faithful that they whack her.
Okay. And that's I think something that is definitely a drawback for people who will essentially be cleared of being a faithful,
Yes, correct.
which is you're just going to randomly now get taken out. Or I could also see, depending on the person, someone getting the early snipe just because it's like, well, they're not associated with anybody that we can
Yeah.
see, so might as well take a piece off the board without any implication. So that could also be where she lands.
Well, that's what we have Sam.
Oh yes, Sam Asghari. Yeah.
Sam got to go.
What's funny about that is like when I talked about Sam, because
Mhm.
and a little heads up for the listeners,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
these were recorded a little bit out of order, so you're not to expect Sam for a couple of days from now. But
Sorry.
no. But what I was trying to say is when I talked about Sam, I think the feeling I got leaving it was, oh, okay, he seems fine. And if you have issues with that, Sasha, you take it up with Kirsten because she's the one who said he's fine.
I mean, he's just good at being the background, so he might blend in.
I wonder if like Dylan Efron blends in as well.
Oh, you know what?
know.
If he's charming, good looks get you far.
Oh, in many places.
Yeah. So I think that's where I see. And again, I don't know, like Gabby and Wells, I guess, are, could be the Bachelor Bachelorette pair. But if
Mhm.
Wells somehow connects with other people,
Right.
again, I see like Gabby, Chrishell kind of getting stuck. Nikki Garcia. But Nikki, is another one that I just feel like is strong enough to not go first. So I am worried about Chrishell, but like I said, I just think she has enough like ride or die energy that she might make it through, and she is able to turn it on when necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she doesn't like one person, so that
See who that
hopefully
is.
means there is some drama.
All right. Well, Sasha, is there anything else you want to add about Chrishell before we sign off here today?
Yeah, the only extra thing I wanted to say is she's also, I feel like, good at knowing when like storylines. So Selling Sunset is known for like they ring the bell when they sell
Make
a
a
house.
sale?
Yeah, when they make a sale. But it's like this huge obnoxious bell. So it was Chrishell's idea. And she declared that it should happen in season 1. And that's how the bell was born. So the reason I'm bringing that up is like, I feel like she knows how to do a storyline. She knows like, this is going to be good. This might like stick well. And she's not afraid to really go there when it comes to, drama, or when again, I think for the show, like a little bit like the Kardashians, right? Where they're able to generate a storyline.
Listen, I love someone who has a mind for content and how to notices things. And I feel like that's actually not a bad thing to think about, even discuss further on like a podcast in the future, where if you have a mind for stuff like that, you can see events happening in real time and realize, oh, this is going to be the main. This is something I need to pay attention to,
That's
and
what I
I think having that kind of a mind and a love for these shows could get you really far.
And we have to remember that she is an actor, even though like Selling Sunset is her main gig. She literally has been on like on shows. Sorry, yeah, and in movies. I mean, you can check her IMDb, but she's there, and even on her own show, she's called out homophobia pretty immediately. She's I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be interesting because there's Brittany there, right? Who is a lightning rod for all this stuff, and a confessional queen in that way. So does that mean Chrishell will like ham it up? And will she, be like, oh, I need to compete? Or will she be like, cool, they might forget about me and go into the background?
Yeah. So we'll
So I
find
don't know.
out.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
We'll see how
Yeah.
it plays out.
So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, let's see if like I just hope she's not like too PC. I don't know if that's the right word, but she's not like too on the nose. Oh, let's keep the peace. Let's not fight.
A little conservative with her
Yes,
gameplay.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Too diplomatic. We don't want that. Be a little messy.
Diplomatic.
Be a little
That's
messy.
the word. That's the word. Because I think she can be very diplomatic.
Okay.
But she keeps her seats. So together, hopefully, during voting, I need her to bring it.
Please and thank you.
Yeah,
All
but the
right.
housewives will take up a lot of air, in that way. So I think she's safe from being, oh, we need to take her out for drama, like because she's causing too much drama. Because there's the
Yeah.
other girlies for that.
All righty. Well,
Mhm.
Sasha, let the people know where can they find you and what other projects do you have going on?
Yes, I'm sure I forgot lots about Chrishell, so sorry, y'all, but it is what it is. Um, but you can, of course, find me talking mess magnets with Kirsten, where we just talk about what's trending, why it's trending, what's going on in the world, what gossip is happening. If you want to know anything and the vibes of two girlies yapping, just like apparently Chrishell likes. You want to check out Mess Magnets over on messmagnets.com. And Chappelle and I are talking the sex lives of college girls. So check that out. Again, just like toxic, messy people coming together over on We Know Scripted TV on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast. And I'm also on Blue Sky. So you can follow me there. But I'm so excited for the Traitors, and I think this is gonna be so much fun. And I always feel like I'm one of the few voices that are like, it is okay to have non-gaming people.
Oh
Like,
yeah. I
please.
mean, part of this project for me, the appeal was I want to broaden all of our scopes
Yes,
beyond, the big two in Big
correct.
Brother and Survivor. I feel like
Say it again.
let's be honest, a lot, like 90% of the listening audience is coming into this show with familiarity of that world. Like that's the show we watch every week. We talk about every week. But it's equally as fun to me to meet new people and see how, get an insight into these other shows. And low key, some of these other shows, they perform better than some of our people. So
That's
I
all
I
I'm
just I
saying.
think come in with an open mind is
Yeah.
the vibe I
And we
want to
just
give out.
gotta be okay that like this show is technically a flawed premise, right? And it's more fun when people are messy instead of maybe just
Listen,
gameplay.
I just watched Traitors Canada, and without spoiling any outcomes, we had
Right.
good strategic people there, and we also had very bad players, and it was a very fun season.
And that's all that's what's fun about the Traitors. So I just need folks to breathe and be okay because guess what? Housewives will always be on, baby. And there is a huge, I think bigger than Survivor and Big Brother, like Housewives contingent. So
Now watch
don't
this show.
yeah,
Oh, I
like
would
the
think
Bravo
so.
celebrities, like, and their people. I feel like it's not a joke. So just get ready for them because they're gonna be fun. And you know what? Y'all like almost all of them anyway when you finally see them. So I just want to say, be excited for all these people.
Let's get
And
hyped.
and yeah, and I hope Sandoval does so horribly and is humiliated in every single challenge.
Ugh, now you put that out there, he's gonna win the season. Thanks, Sasha, for jinxing all of us.
Impossible. He doesn't have enough brain cells. Impossible.
Well, y'all can find me on all socials at Pooyaism. Find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Pooya. That's where I am when I'm not podcasting. I'm talking 90 Day Fiance, week in, week out. The Hot Mess Express waits for nobody. And also talking Traitors UK this season, double dipping in January. So check out both coverages available on this very feed. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow with the next one. Bye. Bye.